Which of the following is the primary responsibility of a construction health and safety technician, CHST? A. Reviewing architectural blueprints. B. Conducting site inspections for safety hazards. C. Managing construction project budgets. D. Negotiating contracts with subcontractors. What is the purpose of a job hazard analysis, JHA, in construction safety? A. Identifying potential safety hazards for specific job tasks. B. Creating project timelines and schedules. C. Estimating material and labor costs. D. Designing architectural plans. Which of the following is an example of personal protective equipment, PP, commonly used in construction? A. Hard hat. B. Blueprints. C. Hammer. D. Tape measure. What is the main purpose of fall protection systems on construction sites? A. Preventing equipment theft. B. Reducing noise pollution. C. Protecting workers from fall hazards. D. Enhancing visibility for workers. Which organization sets safety standards for construction sites in the United States? A. OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Administration. B. EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. C. FDA, Food and Drug Administration. D. CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. What is the purpose of a confined space entry permit in construction safety? A. Authorizing access to restricted areas on a construction site. B. Providing instructions for operating heavy machinery. C. Identifying hazardous substances used on the job site. D. Documenting safety procedures for entering confined spaces. Which of the following is a common hazard associated with excavation work? A. Chemical exposure. B. Noise pollution. C. Trench collapse. D. Equipment malfunction. What is the primary purpose of a safety data sheet, SDS, in construction safety? A. Providing instructions for operating construction equipment. B. Communicating information about hazardous chemicals used on site. C. Documenting employee attendance and work hours. Which of the following is an example of a proactive safety measure on a construction site? A. Conducting regular safety training sessions for workers. B. Issuing disciplinary actions for safety violations after accidents occur. C. Providing first aid kits for treating injuries. What is the purpose of a safety audit in construction safety management? A. Investigating accidents and incidents. B. Identifying areas of non-compliance with safety regulations. C. Issuing citations for safety violations. D. Evaluating the quality of construction materials. What is the purpose of conducting a safety stand-down on a construction site? A. Celebrating project milestones. B. Conducting emergency evacuation drills. C. pausing work activities to focus on a specific safety issue. D. Reviewing project budgets and expenditures. Which of the following is a common cause of construction-related musculoskeletal disorders, MSDs? A. Exposure to hazardous chemicals. B. Working at heights without fall protection. C. Inadequate ventilation in confined spaces. D. Lifting heavy objects improperly. What is the purpose of a safety harness in fall protection? A. Preventing falls from ladders. B. Reducing the risk of electric shock. C. Distributing fall forces over the body. D. Providing visibility in low light conditions. Which of the following is the primary responsibility of a competent person on a construction site? A. Operating heavy machinery. B. Conducting safety training sessions. C. Conducting safety inspections and assessments. D. Managing project budgets and finances. What is the primary purpose of an emergency action plan, EAP, on a construction site? A. Providing instructions for operating construction equipment. B. Ensuring compliance with environmental regulations. C. Outlining procedures for responding to emergencies. D. Documenting employee training records. Which of the following is a common hazard associated with working in confined spaces? A. Heat stress. B. Noise exposure. C. Oxygen deficiency. D. Slip and trip hazards. What is the purpose of a pre-task safety analysis, PTSA, in construction safety? A. Identifying potential hazards associated with specific tasks. B. Conducting routine equipment maintenance. C. Monitoring environmental conditions on the job site. D. Evaluating employee performance. Which of the following is a common safety precaution for preventing struck-by accidents on a construction site? A. Wearing high-visibility clothing. B. Using lockout-tagout procedures. C. Implementing proper fall protection measures. D. Installing barricades around excavation areas. What is the primary purpose of a Hazard Communication Program, HAZCOM, in construction safety? A. Conducting safety training for new employees. B. Providing instructions for operating power tools. C. Communicating information about hazardous chemicals. D. Inspecting construction equipment for defects. Which of the following is a common safety precaution for preventing electrical hazards on a construction site? A. Using ladders instead of scaffolding. B. Wearing gloves while handling sharp objects. C. Inspecting power cords for damage before use. D. Working alone in confined spaces. What is the purpose of a lockout-tagout, LOTO, procedure in construction safety? A. Preventing unauthorized access to construction sites. B. Securing tools and equipment after use. C. Isolating energy sources to prevent accidental startup. D. Documenting workplace injuries and incidents. Which of the following is a common safety measure for preventing scaffold accidents on construction sites? A. Overloading the scaffold with excessive materials. B. Using damaged scaffold components. C. Providing guardrails and tow boards. D. Working on scaffolds during adverse weather conditions. What is the primary purpose of a Material Safety Data Sheet (MSDS) in construction safety? A. Identifying potential hazards associated with construction materials. B. Conducting routine equipment inspections. C. Providing instructions for operating heavy machinery. Which of the following is a common safety precaution for preventing ladder accidents on construction sites? A. Using ladders on uneven or unstable surfaces. B. Standing on the top rung of a ladder. C. Overreaching while on a ladder. D. Using a ladder with missing or damaged rungs. What is the primary purpose of a Safety Data Sheet (SDS) in construction safety? A. Providing instructions for operating construction equipment. B. Communicating information about hazardous chemicals used on site. C. Documenting employee attendance and work hours. Which of the following is a common safety measure for preventing trenching and excavation accidents? A. Using heavy machinery near trench edges. B. Providing access to confined spaces without proper ventilation. C. Sloping or benching trench walls as necessary. What is the primary purpose of a hot work permit in construction safety? A. Authorizing the use of heating equipment on construction sites. B. Ensuring proper fire prevention measures for activities involving open flames or heat sources. Which of the following is a common safety precaution for preventing repetitive strain injuries in construction workers? A. Using power tools with higher voltage. B. Rotating tasks to reduce prolonged exposure to repetitive motions. C. Ignoring signs of discomfort to meet project deadlines. What is the primary purpose of a fall protection plan in construction safety? A. Identifying areas with potential trip hazards on construction sites. B. Outlining procedures and equipment requirements for working at heights. Which of the following is a common safety precaution for preventing heat-related illnesses in construction workers? A. Encouraging workers to wear heavy clothing to protect against the sun. B. Providing access to cool, shaded areas for rest breaks. What is the primary purpose of a site-specific safety plan in construction safety? A. Identifying potential safety hazards on construction sites. B. Outlining procedures for responding to medical emergencies. C. Ensuring compliance with environmental regulations. Which of the following is a common safety precaution for preventing caution between accidents on construction sites? A. Wearing proper personal protective equipment, PPE. B. Maintaining a clean and organized work area. C. Providing proper training on equipment operation. What is the primary purpose of a site-specific safety orientation for construction workers? A. Documenting employee attendance at safety training sessions. B. Familiarizing workers with site-specific safety rules and procedures. Which of the following is a common safety measure for preventing struck-by accidents involving construction vehicles? A. Failing to maintain a safe distance from moving vehicles. B. Providing proper training on vehicle operation and safety procedures. What is the primary purpose of a silica exposure control plan in construction safety? A. Identifying potential hazards associated with silica exposure. B. Implementing measures to minimize worker exposure to respirable crystalline silica. Which of the following is a common safety precaution for preventing noise-induced hearing loss on construction sites? A. Ignoring signs of hearing impairment to avoid disruptions in work activities. B. Providing workers with earplugs or earmuffs to reduce exposure to loud noise. What is the primary purpose of a spill prevention, control, and countermeasure (SPCC) plan in construction safety? A. Identifying potential hazards associated with hazardous material spills. B. Implementing measures to prevent and mitigate oil spills at construction sites. Which of the following is a common safety measure for preventing ladder-related accidents on construction sites? A. Overreaching while on a ladder. B. Using ladders with missing or damaged rungs. C. Failing to secure ladders properly before use. D. Working on unstable or uneven surfaces. What is the primary purpose of a job safety analysis, JSA, in construction safety? A. Identifying potential hazards associated with specific job tasks. B. Documenting employee attendance at safety training sessions. Which of the following is a common safety precaution for preventing eye injuries on construction sites? A. Using damaged or expired personal protective equipment, PPE. B. Failing to provide adequate lighting in work areas. C. Providing workers with safety glasses or goggles. What is the primary purpose of a traffic control plan in construction safety? A. Documenting employee attendance at safety training sessions. B. Implementing measures to minimize the risk of vehicle-related accidents. Which of the following is a common safety measure for preventing accidents related to scaffolding on construction sites? A. Overloading scaffolds with excessive materials or equipment. B. Failing to provide proper training on scaffold assembly and use. What is the primary purpose of a hazardous waste management plan in construction safety? A. Identifying potential hazards associated with hazardous waste disposal. B. Implementing measures to properly handle, store, and dispose of hazardous waste. Which of the following is a common safety precaution for preventing heat-related illnesses on construction sites? A. Providing access to cool, shaded areas for rest breaks. B. Ignoring signs of heat exhaustion to avoid delays in project completion. What is the primary purpose of a fire prevention plan in construction safety? A. Documenting employee attendance at safety training sessions. B. Identifying potential fire hazards and outlining measures to prevent fires. Which of the following is a common safety measure for preventing accidents related to heavy equipment operation on construction sites? A. Providing proper training and certification for equipment operators. B. Allowing unauthorized personnel to operate heavy equipment. What is the primary purpose of a fall arrest system in construction safety? A. Providing workers with protection from falling objects. B. Preventing falls from ladders and scaffolds. C. Reducing the impact of a fall and preventing injuries. D. Maintaining proper posture while working at heights.